Hey guys. Hey guys. Nice. Um. So welcome back to another live stream, and today is basically the day where I should, where I am gonna be applying that thermal paste. My phone's out of focus. Slowly focuses. Yeah. So I just finished playing. Well, I didn't just finish playing, but you know what I mean. Like I just failed another mission, but I was in a mission fail screen, so I returned to the main menu and I closed the game down because I'm gonna turn off my PS4, take it apart, and give it the new thermal paste it needs, because it needs a new thermal paste, because this jet fan, it doesn't get noisy, but this jet fan definitely it definitely, how do I say, it's it does push air through the heatsink, but then I don't know, but yeah, I think this new thermal paste will keep some temperature down by 5 or 6 degrees, which is still very good. That's still making a difference to the thermal to the thermal performance. I like that. So this stuff is better than Arctic Server 5. So if you haven't seen my previous live stream, I think it was 2 or 3 live streams ago, where I basically applied the same stuff in my PC, and then I showed you guys the temperatures on my PC. So today I'm gonna be doing it on my PS4, because my PS4 does get really hot, and the RAM chips get really hot as well. So because like a laptop, this thing is kind of is a laptop, but just it doesn't have it doesn't have its own screen. It's like a laptop in desktop form. That's basically what it is, isn't it? Because it's got a slot loading Blu-ray drive, and it's also got a jet fan. However, the power supply is not a laptop power supply. Actually, no, it is, because laptop power supplies are long like that, so maybe it is. I don't know. It's not using a laptop power supply externally. It's using one internally, but not externally. So there you go. Anyways, my PS4. One thing I like about this controller is, when you move it like that, you can actually see. Well, I'm not sure on camera, but yeah, you could definitely see it on camera as well. You can see the thing like that. It's like my original PS4 turning on. It's like the light bar. I like that. It's really nice. It's really kind of useful as well, because I don't have to turn my controller like that to always see the light bar. That was one issue I had with the. It wasn't really an issue. I don't know. It was just I guess by the brightness. If you look at it shining on the bed right there, you can tell what LED it's on. But yeah, it's a nice feature. It makes it look more futuristic. So I really like that. That's one thing I really like about the DualShock 4 V2, and that's the easiest way to identify a V2 is with that light bar. So I've probably got the Gen 4 or Gen 5 edition, because I just feel that I kind of do, and I've got the other, the older V2 just sat over there. So I don't know. The newer V2, there's some sort of improvement in it. I know that there is, because I can just tell. I can just tell there is some sort of improvement in the newer V2. I don't know as in Bluetooth wise, but usually normally performance is really good. How do I say? You can also hear a little bit more stuff. So I think the sound chip is also upgraded, but also I don't know about other stuff, but yeah, definitely better. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's turn my controller back on, because look how fast this thing connects. Look at that. I think it connects a little bit faster than the older V2 over there. So let's go ahead now and turn off the PlayStation 4. Okay, we've got Jamie in the party right now. Is it just him all by himself? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and turn this thing off because it does get really hot in here. But I want this thermal paste. Oh, I just want to apply this thermal paste on the APU die, so then, can keep temperatures down as well. Basically, in other words, me reapplying thermal paste is basically what I'm saying. It's good to reapply thermal paste. Is this not? What am I doing? Take the charger out. What? I'll plug it temporarily to this phone. There. All right. So, PlayStation 4 turned off really quickly there. So that's good because it's running on an SSD and it's running a mechanical external hard drive. So, it's really hot in here. The fan's kind of blowing a little bit warm air. I can feel it. You know why it's blowing slightly warm air? Because yesterday it wasn't doing that. Now today is doing that because look at that. Temperatures are going up again. Yeah. So up here is really hot compared to downstairs is way less hot because that's downstairs. Upstairs it's going to be obviously more hotter. Right. Let's turn off the. Oh, I don't know if I should keep the TV on or not, but let's just. I'm not gonna unplug the PS4 yet because I need to turn it off from this plug here. I know. Like you guys in America, you probably don't have these. The American plugs with the switches there. Well, I don't know if that's only a UK thing, but I know it runs here anyways. So, yeah. Usually you guys would just unplug the cord or unplug the power cable or the power AC cord or the power AC cable because it's direct power, like literally direct power. There's no switches or anything. So, it's good to have switches because like switches that on off switch because it makes things way easier then. Anyway. I'm going to keep track of my frames because I don't want to run 0 frames as last time. Right, so our power supply from that gaming is pretty warm. Yeah, and our APU is warm as well, so that's good. That's a good thing because the reason why I did that was literally because if I try and open it up cold, then it's not really going to come off smoothly. So with the APU warm, obviously I don't have a heat gun. I don't want to deal with a hairdryer. I literally just play on the PS4 until the APU gets. Obviously it gets really hot, over a few minutes of gameplay because the game I play is really powerful game. It's a really good game engine. It's really it runs in 60 frames all the time, and it's like max PC settings literally. So this thing obviously expected to get really hot. So yeah. Anyway. So let's go ahead and there's like 3 cables literally, just 3 cables. First comes the power supply one, or the power cable. It's crackling a little bit. HDMI. Got to be careful with the HDMI cable when it's warm. Ethernet cable. Now that's quite hard to unplug like that. I have to lift the PS4 up to unplug it. There we go. All right. Then also comes the hard drive, or the external hard drive, and the charger. There, easy as that. Now, our PS4 can now lift off. So I'm not gonna hold on a second. This thing just like if you feel with the RAM, oh my god, it's still really warm. Let me feel my original PS4. I know it's not. This doesn't look normal. Yeah, it literally feels like my original. I was using my original PS4. I'm not even joking. It's really, really hot on the bottom. The RAM chips get really hot really quickly, so you gotta be really careful. Pardon me. Right, I don't know why I sneezed there, but I don't know. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my do my usual thing that I always do when I take stuff like this apart. Go get the screwdrivers. I don't really need pliers at the moment because I did use pliers with that one because I think it was the bits I had. They weren't security bits, so they didn't work. properly. Anyways, I had to break the security tab on the actual screws themselves, and for that reason I had to use pliers because I didn't want to break them off. So I was like, well, even if I try, it's gonna be really hard to break them off. So I just say just leave them on and just use pliers. It's gonna damage the plastic just slightly, but oh well, whatever. Anyways, I will just be right back. I'm just gonna get all my stuff to take this apart, and then I'm gonna be applying this thermal paste. So the thermal paste I use on my PC. This is the thermal paste I'm gonna be using. You can actually search this up. This is one of the best thermal paste out there. So I'm gonna be using this today, and my spreading tool, or my spatula tool, I guess. You could still see the old CPU over there. That's the old i7 I took out of my PC. So yeah, and then my good i7. Well, both of them are good, but my better condition i7 is sat in the PC right now. It's just installed in there. So yeah. Anyways, didn't realize the phone went vertical. Anyways, be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and how many frames? 29 frames. That's still pretty good. 29 frames. I can live with that. It was just stuck on 29 frames, and now it's going to 27 frames now. Keeps fluctuating between 29, 27, and 30 frames. Crap. This fan keeps blowing warm air, and I hate it. I wanted to blow cold air, not warm air. So I just came back and it's blowing warm air. Obviously the room temperature is 29.0, so what do you expect? It's almost 30 degrees in here. Anyway, right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take these two. I don't know. Usually I take these two screws out. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Doing today. I mean, this screw I could just take out like that because it comes out so easily because that's such a piss take. Never mind. I can probably get that out when I take the bottom off. At least this PS4 is kind of a hassle to work with because there is just so much just like right, there we go. Other screws in there, but I can't get that out because it fell so deep in there. Right, so I took those two screws, and now I need to. I'll probably leave that screw in there, and I'll just take this screw out because this screw also holds down the thing. So let's take this out. And this has been broken off for not that long. Let's get our T9 bit. I think I put my T9 bit up here. Yeah, T9 right there. I bet you the RAM chips are still fairly warm. They are. They're cooling down a little bit, but not so much. Yeah, T9 bits is okay because it works just fine for this. So. There we go, T9 bit. So now, with this done, I can work on the power supply. So confused now. it's good to screw down the power supply quite tight, because then it'll make more of it air seal tight. Obviously not too tight, just quite tight. Oh my god, I've stripped these screws so much accidentally. It's kind of becoming a circle now. Obviously these screws, I think they hold the casing of the power supply. Anyway, just pull this thing out. This thing actually cut Mackenzie's hand. It's kind of sharp, that because right, so now I flip the entire thing over, or as this one guy said, flip over the laptop. This kind of is a laptop. Oh look, the screw literally just came out. The screw literally just fell out of the thing when I put it upside down. So, oh yeah, I'll pull the hard drive out afterwards, but that's obviously not hard to deal with. But I'm gonna flip it around. So I'm gonna flip it this way and take out the little seal thing. So then I switch back to my T9 bit. I know it's not a Phillips bit, it's a T9. Then I just undo the screw. Then it comes out. I think this might be a plastic or metal screw, I'm not sure, but put the seal back on, and then I just take this out, like how I would take off the thing on the PS4 Pro. So there we go. Right. There we go. And just like that, I just had to do that and do that, and just like that, this bottom piece comes out, or this bottom plate, let's say. Stopping this. Okay, so it should be nice and clean as always. So wait, I think the RAM chips will be located right, yeah, right there where this metal plate is. That's where the RAM chips located here. Ooh, this is still really warm. This is still fairly warm. I can literally feel all the RAM chips here are literally all warm. Crap. Right, is there a way that I can just, without disconnecting anything, I can just unscrew it all, and then I can... Oh yes. One thing also I want to get out is, hold on a second, let me... This thing here. This piece, I don't know if I showed you guys last time, but this piece fell out of the PS4 when I took it apart, and then when I put it back together, I didn't know where this piece go, because I thought this piece would probably go over here. I didn't know it went on the heatsink until I watched a video about a week or two ago. I watched a video of a guy disassembling the same exact model, and this thing goes on the heatsink. So I've got to kind of remember that, and I've got to put this back on the heatsink, because then this will stop it from grounding too much. Anyways, so for the power / eject / beeper, so this little board here, and with the LED, you take this thing out. Comes out really easily. Then this thing, I think this is for the motor that spins the disc inside, and then this little thing, I mean, I could be wrong. This could be for the motor that spins the disc and the worm gear motor, or this could be for that, but also the rollers motor. I'm not sure which one, but this one I know for a fact is for the laser. The laser always has the massive connector. This is always like that. It was like that since the PS3. Like pretty much in any system that has like a DVD laser, the laser always has the biggest connector out of all of them. So you're gonna also want to take out this. I think that's for the rollers motor, and take out the Blu-ray laser lens. Hold on a second. There we go, that could sit like that, and then I could pull this thing out. Right, so now all of that is disconnected. I can now disconnect the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi, let me show you guys where the Wi-Fi is located. So the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, this is kind of like the original PS4, because I remember on the original PS4 this thing was in the same place, I think. Anyways, that's nice how it, because I remember in the older version of this console, in some older versions, I think this antenna was on the back of the power supply, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I know on the PS4 Pro, there's two separate ones on the side there, sitting on the power supply. So there's many different kind of versions. Right. Anyway, let's take out the Wi-Fi antenna. Comes out like nice. Right, so that's the Wi-Fi antenna out. Let's also take out, whilst we're here, let's take out those screws for the power supply. Right, let's take out the power supply screws. Let's try not to damage them in any sort of way. So, there you go. This screw here, I think it's either this screw here or this screw here at the side. That's probably for the power supply as well, because that's what the guy said in the video that last time I watched it anyways. That's what the guy said for this model. So I remember in the previous models for the same console, there was for just to remove the power supply, you didn't have to take out this screw or that screw. All you really have to do is take out this screw here that sits there, and then you can take out the power supply. That was kind of a security thing. So I like what they did there. I just realized there's some screws here and the screws here. Oh, there's a screw here and a screw here holding in the Blu-ray drive. I was going to say the DVD drive. It's not a DVD drive because clearly it reads DVDs, but it's a Blu-ray drive. It reads PS4 games. Right, so now I need to take out... What do I need to take out now? I need to take out... let me think. Crap. So yeah, for this piece here, usually goes in right there. So this is kind of a bracket for a screw. Basically what it was. I'm hoping I can get that back on there because I just want to. Anyways, let's go ahead, and there are so many screws holding this thing in. So there are so many screws, man. Okay, I think the flat screw here, if I take it out, that is. Yeah, the little flat screw here, that goes there. Same with this one. I think last time I got all these screws out was probably with the that massive screwdriver I use. Now this part should be a little loose, whereas I just want to know what the condition of the RAM is, because oh my god, I just forgot about something. The power supply. Hold on a second. Let me take the screw out. I completely forgot about about taking out the power supply. Let me put the screw back on. Flip the PlayStation 4 over. It's a lot less hotter now. Now we can take out this power supply. So 1 second. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, so I'm doing it with 2 hands. There we go. And I can disconnect the cable. There we go, power supply has been successfully disconnected. So now, if you take a look, it should be a little bit more lighter. It actually is. It's still got a bit of weight to it. I think it's as heavy as my laptop now, as my my AMD laptop, I think. So now, I think in the video didn't the guy say you gotta work that cable around the pile as well? So I'm not sure. Well, obviously across here the black screws go around across here. Let's see if I can get the screw out without tearing it apart, or not tearing it apart, fucking what's the word? What is the word for it? Without stripping the screw. I usually see some people use some electric screwdrivers to get this out. I'm just doing it manually because some people prefer manually, whereas some people prefer using electric screwdrivers because that saves so much more time. It does, but then it also kind of damages the plastic. When the screw goes back in, the threads of the screw is gonna kind of damage the plastic if the screw isn't too tight. So, almost done here. We're almost done getting out this thing. So. That's good. And then the silver screws, I can put them in their pile, so I can put these silver screws in their own pile, so that way I know. Well, that way it's just a little bit neater, isn't it? So I gotta get the baby wipes and the dry tissues ready because I'm gonna clean off the old Arctic Silver 5 that was on the APU and the heatsink. Obviously, you never ever, like, one thing I always see people do sometimes is they literally just, well, I see it only with very, very few people that fix stuff like this, and when they reapply the thermal paste, sometimes they don't remove the old thermal paste off the heatsink. They only do it on the chip die itself. They don't do it on the heatsink. So that's something I see not many people doing, just very, very few people. Again, I'm not... Second, this thing is not wanting to come up loose. Screwed it so tight, it's not coming loose now. There we go. But yeah, I'll probably leave the fan just connected just because I want the fan to, like, just stay connected, that's all. I can disconnect it, but what's really the point when I can just leave it connected? Because I'm just going to flip the board over and do my thing, and then I'm just going to put it all back together. Easy as that. How many frames am I running? Hold on a second. Shit. How many frames am I running? Okay, good. Still running 30, well, around 30 frames, so that's good. But yeah, it's good to have even pressure on the RAM as well, because, you know, I'm just so happy to be working on a newer model, one that I own as well. So anyway, there are people out there that have literally the same model as mine. It's crazy. So fortunately I can't fast forward a live stream unless it was a premiere, then maybe, but this is not really a premiere, so oh, 29 minutes already. Doesn't even feel like 29 minutes. It literally feels like 10 minutes or something. It does not feel like 29. Because time loves to fly, doesn't it? Honestly. Crazy. Honestly, man. Crazy. Crazy how time literally flies so much. I don't even realize time has passed by so fast. It's just mad how fast it goes. Anyways, we've got a pile of bunch of those black screws that are in. There's still a few left. I think there's only 2 black screws left. Most of them are just the silver screws. So I'm gonna get the silver screws out as well. Oh no, there's another black screw. One here. This time I might watch a video of a guy assembling this PS4 because I want to know where all the black screws go, and because I know where they all go. I know, like, from memory I remember the around the RAM here, the black screws, but then elsewhere, then that's when it gets a bit confusing. And I know some black screws here as well. So elsewhere it gets a bit confusing then. So Yeah, I mean, if you just look at this motherboard, look at this motherboard for a second, because the PS4, because the only other thing that's taking up space is just, well, obviously heatsink, the Blu-ray drive. If you remove the Blu-ray drive and kind of reset the hard drive somewhere, you could possibly even make a PS4 digital. But what's the point? Because the PS4 needs its Blu-ray drive whenever you power the system on. Otherwise, it probably just wouldn't power on at all. So, well, it will, but it's probably not going to. It might power on without it, but it's probably not going to detect anything. But the Blu-ray drive has to still be connected to talk back with the system, because if it doesn't talk back, then the system's probably like, oh, it's probably a faulty Blu-ray drive, and I didn't realize that I just switched the camera then. So okay, so the back screws on the side as well. Let's put that in the pile. Is it better to pile screws or to have them in order? I think it's. I'm actually not sure. I am actually not sure. Usually I put them in order, but this time I'm piling them up, so then it kind of speeds it up a little bit. Well, I mean both ways still speed up, but still. 1 second. Just taking out all the silver screws go in their little pile. So there are very few silver screws, but there's mostly the black screws. So I'm just so glad to be working on this today, because literally it's good to be working on it today, because literally what is it? Yeah. So I literally planned my entire day for this, because I've been thinking about it for so many days, and I'm like, when am I going to get to it? Today's hopefully the day that I can do it in peace and not get interrupted. Because usually I take my PS4 apart at night time, but this time I'm doing it at morning time, because it makes a bit more sense for me doing it then, because at night time, well, at morning time and all that, I'm just gaming and all that. So anyways, hold on a second. Right, we got 3 right screws. I think that's the last screws of the system, and then we're probably done, and then we could take it all apart. I hate how the screws are so tightly screwed in. They need some sort of centric force or something to get them out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might have to get the other screwdriver. Try and get this screw out. No, it's not one to do. Oh, I'll get my other screwdriver. 1 second. Alright, I'm back with the main screwdriver. So now I'm going to try and get the screw out with this. Usually, yeah, exactly. So the more torque you have and the more grip you have, the more likely the screw will come out. Now, I want this process to go faster. Oh wait, no, it's not a flat screw. I should go in the flat screws pile then. Because I think this is also another flat screw. Yeah, flat screws right there. Or I call them flat screws, but they're really short screws, really short. What about this one? I think this one might also be another flat screw, or maybe another. Yes, standard silver screw. Okay, so now we can take this motherboard. Right. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to set you guys somewhere. Gonna have to balance it from now, everyone. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. That's if. Just really kind of worried about my phone if it falls. Right. Bring my PS4 down here. Oh, fuck. Okay. That just came flying out. I don't know if you saw that, but that metal piece just came flying out. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna put this metal piece. That's the main metal piece that sits over the thing. So now we take out this piece here. So you just start by. Hopefully there's no other screws holding it in. I don't think there is anyways, is there? No, it feels like there's some sort of force, or there's a tension or something from somewhere. I mean, the rest of the thing's coming apart really easily. Don't know what that's about. Okay, there we go. We got our little Blu-ray, grounding piece. Let's put that on the metal piece as well. Oh my god. This should just. Why is there some sort of force? Well, at least it feels like there's some sort of force holding it. Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay. So you gotta lift it up and then from the back. See, I haven't worked on this thing so much. What does it slide out, or does it just? What does it do? Because the thermal pads came off now. So came off the thermal pads. So let's see. I actually don't know what this is. Oh, I didn't realize there was another screw holding this thing in. Okay. Actually, no. Shall I leave that in? I could leave that in, couldn't I? Or is that the reason why this is not coming out? Because this piece has to come off as well. Yeah, the motherboard's now slowly coming off. I completely forgot about that screw. Literally, guys, I'm not even joking. I literally forgot about that screw. Yeah, now it's all coming off. Now something else is stopping. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I didn't forget anything else. Could just be that plastic piece. Yeah, it is. Okay. Crap. Yeah, I can see the entire thing now. Just hold on for now, because I want to take this piece off without damaging it. That's a. Oh, I'm so stupid. Didn't realize there was 2 more black screws holding it down. All right, standard white screw. Not white screws. Silver screws. Get out the black screws, because those are the ones that are causing the issue here. I did not realize. There's one, and then the second one. There we go. Just spin it really fast and it comes off. Okay, so I've got. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, that is really good. Okay, so because I was like, yeah, the RAM did get really hot, but then I was like, yeah, the RAM got really goddamn hot. Let me show you guys this. Put that right there. Look at this. You can see all the RAM, all the thermal pads are in place properly, and look, even one got on there. So I'm gonna take out the hard drive, because I forgot to take the hard drive out. So I'm gonna take out the hard drive. Taking out the hard drive comes out so easily when it's taken apart. Put the hard drive right there. Hold on a second. You don't want to plug in the hard drive. Hold on a second. I'm gonna plug the hard drive back in. Yeah, it plugs in really easily. I don't get that. It shouldn't really. There should be a bit of resistance, but it's not. I'm not gonna unplug it. Oh, my phone's thinking I'm pressing things. I'm not even on my phone. Let's get this thing out. So remember in the video I saw the guy getting this thing out. So there. Now when I pull this out. Yeah, I guess. Hold on a second. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to unplug the fan, everyone. There. Now everything is unplugged, so now it should come out really easily. Oh. Crap. I seriously don't get what's stopping me from doing this. I really don't get it. It's just plastic piece at the end. There we go. There. All right. So pretty much. Oh my god! Now most of the weight is. I hate when my phone's not like thinking I'm pressing things. I'm not even doing anything. So, right. What was it? Yeah. So the heaviest part now is just that part at the side. Now I'll put this somewhere else. I don't want this to break. I think the heaviest part now is the Blu-ray drive. Yeah, it does look like that. I'm gonna put this on the metal for now. I've got nowhere else to put this, so I'll just put that there. Alright, working on the piece here. Oh my god. Why does it have to crash when my phone has to go vertical? Honest to god. My phone is such a piss take. Right, what was it? So we've got the main bit. I know my fucking phone. So we've got the main parts now. So just the motherboard, I guess. I wonder what revision motherboard is this? Because it could be the latest one. It does look like that. You know what? It could actually be the latest revision. Let's get our screwdriver. Let's get our main screwdriver actually. Put that here. So. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll do it with the phone like that. So if it does fall, it's not going to land on its camera the first thing. So, right, heaviest part is obviously the heatsink because that's got a load of metal in it. Crap. I'm not sure I'm actually going to show you guys this, but there we go. Now it's got a bit of tension. You're really supposed to put it back like unscrew it like this, because that way when you unscrew it, it's not putting so much tension on the APU. Okay, that one screw just slid off and the other screw is now coming off with the thing. Okay, good. So now we can take off this little backplate piece. So if I turn the phone, oh shit, if I turn the phone slightly this way, now we take off this. What? Oh, fuck's sakes. Now we get this. Fuck's sakes. Honest to God, why do I always get cold mid live streaming? It's so fucking annoying. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Honest to God. Okay, everyone, I don't know if you just heard me, but I'm really, really fucking annoyed right now. I'm just gonna probably leave everything here right now, and I'm gonna go help outside, so I'll probably make a part 2. See, 12 viewers, honestly. It would have just been such a good live. I just wanted to do this in fucking peace, and I couldn't. Anyways, I'll come back with a part 2 if I can, so I'm not gonna leave the live stream rolling, because what's really the point? I'll leave it all like this right now. Then, when I'm finished from outside, I'll come back. The second I come back, I'm going to make a part 2. Stay tuned for that. And people are already leaving my live stream now. But anyways, if you have enjoyed today's live stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for part 2. Because I will be coming back with the part 2 for all of this stuff. So, if anybody's inviting me to a party right now on PS4, I cannot join on PS4. Because as you can see, my PS4 is all in pieces. So, I'm just gonna leave it as is right now, go help outside, and when I'm done, I'll come back and I'll make a part 2. So see you guys afterwards. Bye bye.